Welcome to our podcast, where today we will be discussing a topic that affects a lot of people: late-night eating and weight gain. It's a common belief that consuming food before bedtime can result in unwanted weight gain. Today we will explore whether this statement holds any truth and help you understand how your body and mind interact when it comes to eating and sleeping. Let's start. We will begin by breaking down the science behind late-night eating and weight gain, before moving on to any myths or misconceptions that may exist on the topic. Then we will share personal experiences and expert insights on how to curb late-night cravings and finish up by providing some practical tips on how to avoid weight gain. Before we begin our discussion on late-night eating, we want to share our perspectives on the issue. We all have experienced instances of craving something sweet or unhealthy at night, but how we deal with those cravings can play a critical role in maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Late-night eating can often lead to disrupted sleep patterns and could negatively impact your metabolism, something that most people are unaware of. Today we have with us Sarah, a certified nutritionist, and John, a sleep expert, who will shed light on the underlying mechanisms that drive late-night eating and weight gain, as well as provide some practical tips to curb these cravings. Sarah, can you explain how eating late at night affects our weight?
Nighttime noshing while binge-watching your favorite show isn't a crime, but does eating before bed make you gain weight? Eating before bed is misunderstood. Some believe your body stops burning calories when you go to sleep. Your body actually burns calories 24/7, says Katie Dumm, Senior Health Services Specialist for Geisinger Health Plan. Still, debate continues about whether you gain weight by eating that after-dinner snack. A study published in the International Journal of Obesity showed that people who eat late at night have a higher body mass index. But many experts turn to conventional wisdom to settle the debate. A calorie is a calorie. Your weight gain depends on how many calories you eat in a day and how many you burn through exercise. The research is muddy on whether nighttime snacking causes weight gain, but experts agree that what you're eating, and what you're doing while eating, are key. For example, eating a bag of French fries. Consider the nutritional content of that chip. It's mostly oil, loaded with salt and devoid of any fiber. That means it tastes good but won't fill you up unless you eat a lot of them. Practice moderation with those calorie-dense, high-fat and high-sugar snacks by measuring out a serving. And savor those flavors by focusing on what you're eating in the moment. Mindful eating is about being present while enjoying your food, says Ms. Dumm. Focus on your senses, how you feel when eating and your body's fullness cues. If you ate a few hours ago and you're used to eating a snack before going to sleep, first ask yourself if you're really hungry. Some people fall into a routine where they nosh while watching TV, regardless of whether they need to eat. Before you reach for the chips and dip, drink a glass of water. Even mild dehydration symptoms can mimic those of hunger. If your stomach is still rumbling, a small after-dinner bite can satisfy while keeping your daily calories in check. This can also prevent acid reflux and indigestion that come with snacking at night.
John, why do we tend to crave unhealthy foods at night, and how can we avoid it?
If you think sweet tooth is the reason behind your unhealthy body, blame your brain for choosing junk foods. Many researchers have proved that it is our brain that craves for calorie-dense foods. Hence, we tend to indulge in unhealthy eating. According to Stephen Witherley, a food scientist, in his detailed study on why humans like junk foods, explained that there are two factors why we like unhealthy food. The first factor includes the taste of food, what it smells like, and how it feels in our mouth. This last quality, how it feels in mouth, is known as orosensation. This is the most important factor that is responsible for craving junk foods. It creates the sensation that our brain associates with a particular food or drink. Mostly, junk foods have power to create that sensation in our brain that makes us crave for unhealthy foods. The second factor depends on ingredients in the food. It is the blend of proteins, fats, and carbohydrates that it contains. In case of junk food, food manufacturers particularly emphasize on this perfect blend of salt, sugar, and fat. This excites our brain and we tend to eat junk food over and again. Hence, controlling or training our mind to crave for healthy foods is definitely a trick of the trade. We have listed a few effective ways that can help you to indulge in healthy eating. Number 1. Keep unhealthy foods out of your sight. Try keeping unhealthy foods out of your sight. Whether it's in your kitchen or in refrigerator, keep healthy foods in front and center of your fridge. This way you will find yourself reaching out for healthy foods when you are hungry. Number 2. The 5-ingredient rule. Avoid buying foods that contain 5 ingredients. Also, foods with red flag labels should be avoided. These are processed foods and aggravate our inclination towards unhealthy foods. Number 3. 21-day rule. It takes 21 days to break or make a habit. Take this challenge and eat healthy food for 21 days. You will realize that eventually, you will fall for healthy eating and automatically avoid junk foods. Number 4. Eat in portion. Don't beat all your cravings. Eat small portions of your favorite food but mind your bites. You don't have to be strict with your dietary regime. Cheat days are okay but should be eaten in appropriate quantities.
So far, we understand that consuming calories before bed can lead to weight gain, and that there is a connection between sleep quality and weight gain. Additionally, we've learned that the body's need for salts and sugars could be one of the main drivers behind late-night cravings. Let's discuss how people can change their eating habits to avoid late-night cravings. That's our podcast for today. We hope this discussion gave you a better understanding of how to manage late-night eating and its effects on weight gain. To learn more about nutrition and sleep, don't hesitate to subscribe to our podcast. Also, please leave a review if you enjoyed today's topic.